Just before we begin our session, which is going to fill the room with many specific examples of practical action that's being taken within the legal community to both prevent depression, primary prevention activities, but also to identify and respond to people having difficult times and to increase, I guess, the mental health skills within our community. That's what tonight's going to be about.
You can have all the people in the world, like me, spouting statistics. It's not going to make any difference if people believe putting their hand up and saying, I've got depression, is going to be a career-limiting move.
The aim of the Foundation is to raise awareness of the high prevalence of anxiety and depression in the legal profession.
To support the Foundation by the law firms, by the profession, is an essential way of coordinating that effort and making sure that the work that the Foundation does is disseminated widely.
Well, first of all, they've done a wonderful job. They started this journey when people in law firms didn't want to hear about it. They got the conversation going, but the truth is it's still a stigma.
The alarming truth is that 1 in 3 law students and legal practitioners will experience mental anxiety.
This is a brilliant initiative. I mean, the Jepson family to be congratulated for this, because this is quite a confronting exercise for them in a lot of different ways.
To most high-performing lawyers, to say you're depressed or anxious or you need medication or you need counselling is weakness.
This annual lecture, this being the 6th, is one means of creating dialogue and discussion.
What we do is do a lot of steps to make sure that people feel integrated, both as to the aims of what we're trying to achieve, which is a happy and balanced workplace where people work for good clients, do interesting work, but also to balance that up with the lives that they have outside of work.
Life as a barrister is very different. You are in business for yourself. It is very individualistic, it is very competitive, and at times it can be a very lonely life.
We have to say, don't let it get that far. Come early, come and talk to us about self-help remedies. And so it's absolutely vital that the conversation keeps going because it's uncomfortable.
The most important thing that the Foundation's achieving is an awareness, as well as providing a means for people to start seeking help if they feel that they're not coping.
The first strategy, I think, came about where a QC in Sydney who had been suffering from depression, in a sense, came out.
George and Marie have done, out of a tragedy, they brought so much light and air to this subject that was actually tucked away.
I think somebody taking that step allowed a lot of other people to make similar admissions and also to examine their own lives.
That concept of weakness, of lily-liverness, has got to be laid to rest as an absolute unconditional myth.
It's never going to go away in terms of it being a risk to people in the law. And to have moved the debate to a commonplace one where people are actively talking about these issues now from a time when the tragedy for the Jepson family occurred is a very valuable contribution to the overall well-being of lawyers. And so one has to be very supportive of the work done by the Foundation.